Welcome, everyone. Join us as we delve into the world of Bat Out of Hell, a thrilling journey of love, loss, and rebellion against conformity. Bat Out of Hell, the musical, is a rock musical with music, lyrics, and book by Jim Steinman and Grammy-winning rock artist Meatloaf. Now, the musical is a loose retelling of Peter Pan set in post-apocalyptic Manhattan, which is now named Obsidian, and follows Strat, the forever young leader of the Lost, who has fallen in love with Raven, the daughter of Falco, the tyrannical ruler of Obsidian. Michael Lee Aday, or as we call him, Meatloaf, was known for his powerful, wide-ranging voice and theatrical live shows. He has sold more than 100 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Now, fun fact here, the first album that he made, which was 1977's Bat Out of Hell, stayed on the charts for over 9 years and is one of the best-selling albums of all time, still selling an estimated 200,000 copies annually as of 2016. Now, despite the commercial success of his albums, Meatloaf nevertheless experienced some difficulty establishing a steady career within the United States. However, his career still saw success due to his popularity in Europe, especially in the United Kingdom and Ireland. Now, among his many accolades, Meatloaf has acquired a 1994 Brit Award. He was ranked 23rd for the number of weeks spent on the UK charts back in 2006, and VH1 has ranked him number 96 on the 100 Greatest Artists of Hard Rock. Aside from performing in his music career, Meatloaf has also acted in over 50 films and television shows, sometimes as himself or as characters resembling his stage persona. Broadway fans will also love this next part because in his early days, Meatloaf performed dual roles in the original Broadway cast of the Rocky Horror Show, while also appearing in the musical Hair, both on and off Broadway. In 1968, while at Amherst College, Mr. Jim Steinman wrote a newspaper article about the contemporary issues of the time, then decided to turn that into a rock musical called The Dream Engine, working with fellow student Barry Keating, who became the show's director. The Dream Engine starred Steinman as Bao, the charismatic 19-year-old leader of a tribe of semi-feral youths in California, and showed Bao's interactions with tribe members and recruits and various adult authority figures. Now, rights to the Dream Engine were bought by Joseph Papp of the New York Shakespeare Festival in April of 1969, and upon his graduation that summer, Steinman was recruited to refine his work for larger productions. But these productions never took shape. By 1973, Papp moved Steinman from the Dream Engine and put him to work on the rock musical More Than You Deserve, where Steinman meant the actor and singer Meatloaf. Now, in early 1977, Steinman went to Washington, D.C. to work on a workshop production of Neverland, which had many of the core elements of the Dream Engine, but was now a futuristic sci-fi interpretation of Peter Pan. In the late 1990s, Neverland was written into a film script called Bat Out of Hell 2100, including earlier songs by Steinman. By 2008, the shortened Bat Out of Hell the musical was officially announced. In March of 2017, the musical would make its official world premiere at the Manchester Opera House, starring stage and television actor Andrew Pollock, Northern Irish actress and singer Christina Bennington, as well as British actress and singer-songwriter Danielle Steers. Diane Bourne of the Manchester Evening News gave the show a 5-star review, calling it a truly staggering piece of musical theater, which breaks new boundaries in its staging, its choreography, and its concept on an epic scale. Paul Downham of Northwest End said, "This show has literally changed the way musicals are staged forever." By June of that same year, West End audiences would prove to be a real dead ringer for love as the production opened its doors at the London Coliseum before transferring to the Dominion Theatre for the remainder of the run. A fun fact here, the show broke box office records at the Dominion, selling over 350,000 pounds worth of tickets in its first day of sale. In August of 2018, one of the show's producers, David Sonnenberg, was quoted in Forbes magazine as saying the show was unbelievably profitable and that more than 500,000 people had seen the show up to that point. Well, like a bat out of hell, the production transferred in August of 2019 to Off-Broadway's New York City Center, with Tony-winning actress Lena Hall joining the cast along with three of its stars from the original London production. The musical opened to a mixed bag of reviews, however. Many critics praised the show's visual spectacle, with stunning costumes, impressive staging, and a dynamic use of the city center stage. For fans of Meatloaf and Jim Steinman's music, the show offered a nostalgic and exhilarating experience. However, some critics found the show to be overly dramatic and self-indulgent, with a campy aesthetic that might not appeal to everyone. Well, it seemed the production was all revved up with no place to go. Well, that didn't stop the production from opening at the Paris Las Vegas Resort and Casino in September of 2022 with Base Entertainment, a Las Vegas entertainment company managing the production. However, as some would say, objects in the rearview mirror may appear to have been closer than they were, because as the production was facing extreme financial troubles due to chronically low ticket sales and Vital Vegas, a Las Vegas news site, giving quite the negative review, describing it as a train wreck, predicting that the musical production would probably only last 3 weeks before shutting down. Well, on New Year's Day of 2023, the musical would play its last performance at the Paris resort, canceling mid-run into its schedule with the production only lasting 12 whole weeks. Well, as if one bad mark wasn't enough, Bat Out of Hell had plans to tour at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, as well as an Australian arena experience which was rebranded as Jim Steinman's Bat Out of Hell The Rock musical. Well, both were unfortunately plagued by the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, there was a short paradise by the dashboard light when the musical was able to reopen, this time touring the UK in 2021. So folks, not all tales have a happy ending, but this just proves that for crying out loud, they would and did anything for love. But just outright closing, they surely didn't do that. All right, folks, well, thanks for joining us on this wild ride through the world of Bat Out of Hell, the musical. Until next time, remember to always embrace your inner rebel, because like a bat out of hell will be gone when the morning comes. Nothing really rocks and nothing really rolls, and nothing's ever worth the cost. But when the night is over, like a bat out of hell, will be gone, gone, gone. In the words of Meatloaf, don't worry about the future. Sooner or later, it's in the past.